Hello to all my wonderful Fabriano watercolorist friends from all over the world. Here we've had the end of a fabulous week of being able to, those of us that were in Bologna, to revisit all those fabulous demonstrations and presentations that we enjoyed there. And we're so delighted that we have the ability today to get all these things on video and get them out to all of you, so all of you can have the Fabriano experience, whether you're there physically or not. And I hope that not only have many of you spent time with us this week, I apologize, but that in the future, you'll come back many times and visit these videos, because they're up there for posterity, and they're there for you to use and you to enjoy. There are many people that need to be thanked for not only for the entire Fabriano event, but there were a lot of people that worked very hard to put these videos together over this after Bologna and after we visited Fabriano. And I want to spend a thank you to the technical team that did such a great job in putting these videos together, because I witnessed it myself, and I heard from many people how professional these presentations were. They weren't just casually done. There was a lot of thought and a lot of real craftsmanship and art that went into them, and I think that will serve FabrianoInAcquarello for many years to come. It would be remiss in my part if I didn't thank Anna and her great team one more time for not only 13 years of fabulous art and events, but one more time this year, a really difficult organizational issue moving from Fabriano to Bologna, and to the great young ladies in Bologna that worked so hard to serve our needs, both in finding housing and answering questions. And for those that were there in Bologna, I think one of the things we will always remember is how gracious those ladies were, and the fact that they always had a smile on their face and were always looking out after our needs before their needs. To them, I extend a group thank you for all of us that were in Bologna. I think that Anna is going to have a few remarks for us, and then we're going to open it up for those that might have some questions. Anna, is there anything else you'd like for me to cover, or are you ready to take over the microphone?
Yes, thank you, Laurie. I think it is important that we remind our audience that it is not only the leader, that us as the leader community have also done a job all together. And this is very important, because otherwise FabrianoInAcquarello would have never been organized at all. I mean that the leader community is a fundamental of our group, and the admins community is also a very helpful group that we will keep on, and that we have to thank very dearly. Some information news that I have anticipated today through the social networks and to the FabrianoInAcquarello and InArte website is about the catalog. The online catalog is possible to download from today from the web, and it is free, and all the people all over the world can download and can have a look at all the 1,500 paintings, artworks from the 80 countries of the world, and that are absolutely amazing. The quality this year, it was very high, and I enjoyed all the process from the selection to the catalog printing, because every time I was watching again at the artwork, I was proud of the art of our community being so great. So the catalog is online from today, and I'm sure you will find the link from our website, from our blog, from the social networks, from the FabrianoInAcquarello Facebook open group first. And about certificate, that is another question that I get very often during the past days. Please, I ask all the leaders to advise the artists that they will be given directly to the artists from each leader. So you will get in contact. All certificates are also ready, and in the next days you can start distributing. About FabrianoInAcquarello 2023, that this is the third question that I'm asked more and more. We are also starting a plan, so there will be a FabrianoInAcquarello 2023. We are not still able to anticipate what it is be logistically organized like, because we are already taking content and agreements with the local governance administration from Fabriano, Bologna, from many other countries all over Italy, because what we also want to keep up is to organize the after FabrianoInAcquarello. Do you remember, like we did before the COVID times, with the many city, the many in watercolor city all over Italy that can give welcome to the artists from all over the world after the conference meeting. This is something very important, and I believe it is something important for the Italian watercolor communities, but it is also important for the artists coming to Italy and having again the possibility to spend time and share knowledge with the Italian communities. About the selection for 2023, we will starting distributing information from next September, so it is going to be very soon. And the channel through which we distribute the information are always the same. It is the InArte website, all the social networks where that you can reach through the name FabrianoInAcquarello, and also the platform, of course. And the platform has been having a very important role in 2021 for the 2022 selection. So I think we will go through a similar format of selecting the international communities. So please, this is the moment when all the artists from all over the world can start getting familiar to the platform, so they can start going there and watching what we have been doing in 2022. And as always, I realize now that also the selection of the, the proposal from the artists from all over the world inside the platform that are all still visible, other than those that have been selected, are also very interesting to be seen, because they are a very important live witness of what the watercolor, the contemporary watercolor world is. So other than getting familiar to the platform to be selected for 2023, it is important to go there and that the watch on what is the world doing in each different countries about watercolor. It is beautiful and really very, very interesting. I think we said everything. All the information that could be given are given. What now only remains to invite you to have a look at the video done by the Rosa Ukrainian producer of colors that we have been welcome, especially for the webinar. And they sent a video with some information about their production. They are living a terrible moment, all of you know. So we felt we should have given them a focus, a few minutes of stage to talk about themselves. And also I invite you to have a look at the Amer Hassan from Iraq, Iraq leader, a small digital card that you also find in the YouTube channel, together with all the recorded video from the FabrianoInAcquarello webinar. And all that is remain to do is to wait for Carsten Rieland, Fabriano organization of the video, that is going to be a surprise for us, because I think other than Carsten, none of us is aware what he has done. So he could have been doing anything. Okay. And I give the line to the leaders, whatever you want to say, guys. This is the moment to talk to the audience.
Anna, there's one other point I want to make that you and I were discussing earlier, is that probably not next week or maybe the next week, but very, very soon, there is going to be a very, very important leaders Zoom meeting like this. So be sure to watch for the announcement and create time to participate in that, because we're going to be not only talking about the best things that happened in Bologna, but we're also going to be talking about things that didn't work well, things that we will be looking to change, but we're also going to be making some announcements about the future of Fabriano. And so I know you're going to want to be a part of that and participate in that. So just keep a watch out for that announcement, and then make the time to participate.
Yes, please, leader, do, because this is the time when we start doing the base for next FabrianoInAcquarello. So it is important that we talk to each other and that we take care of all the ideas, all the information, all the impressions that each of us had. And it is important that the audience, because today we are talking to a big audience also, it is important that the audience also is aware that we are not still finished with the 2022 job, and we are already preparing next year. So the job is never endless.
Never finished.
Never finished.
So, does anybody have any comments they'd like to make or have questions for Anna?
I would like to say a few words about the video I did. I hope you all come to the premiere in a few minutes, 45 minutes or so. And I would so much like to thank you to all artists that have participated and sent me their vision or painting from Fabriano, which is all this about, just to celebrate Fabriano as for me, it is the #1 watercolor city in the world. So thank you so much, everybody.
Great.
Thank you, Carsten. You make me so proud.
I'm proud to be part of this family, so.
Aren't we all? Yeah.
I would like to talk just to congratulate all of you, because you have done, the artists and Anna and the team, a great performance with webinar and Bologna. And I had, as a watercolorist, a chance to give a message of peace. I did it in my demo, and in my back I have another with trying to keep the peace in the world, because it's very important for me. So thank you for the chance to have that space in Fabriano, Bologna, and the world. Thank you very much for that.
Well said, Javier. Well said.
Yeah, Javier, thank you a lot, because actually we should never forget to remind that we are peaceful people and we are a peaceful organization, and what we want to keep working for is the development of watercolor, but also a development of the peaceful culture and a no barrier world. That is not just an idea, it's something that is possible, absolutely. And art can be a big instrument, a big tool to reach this idea.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of negativism about various watercolor things circling the world right now, but we don't want to be a part of that side. We want to be the leaders for freedom and for joy and for peace as part of the Fabriano and Aquarello effort. And I think the best thing we can do is ignore all that negativism that's out there and continue to do what we do so well. And because I'm sure those of you that were in Bologna had the same experience that I did. You know, the paintings just get better and better every year. I mean, the bar is always raised every time we have a Fabriano event, because more and more we're getting the attention of the best painters in the world, and they want to be part of what we're doing. And I think that shows. And I think when all of the people around the world get their catalog, they're just going to have a lot of smiles on their faces as they thumb through this wonderful book, just to see the advancement year to year in the quality of the work of people we attract to Fabriano, and the effort that the individual artists put into their paintings to participate in our efforts.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
So if
George,
no
have
one...
you got anything you'd like to add to this? George.
I'm here, I'm listening. I don't think I have to add anything other than congratulate Anna and their team and all of you. It has been another magnificent year, and I look forward to the next one.
Well, I think that one of the things that, as you're talking to your watercolor friends over the next couple of weeks, I think that there is some concern on the part of a lot of people out there as to whether Fabriano will be continuing. And I think we need to share the good news that yes, there will be a Fabriano 2023. So get to painting, get your best art ready to show for next year, and don't wait till the last minute. You know, I'm sure that all of you are like me. You know, you plan ahead for the big events. I don't necessarily paint a painting for these big events, but the things that I do during the year, I set those aside and then select what I think is the best effort that I've done to bring to Fabriano or to the American Watercolor Society or any of those. And I think we need to approach this whole year with that mindset.
Yes, and also we have to tell the audience that we as a leader community are also ready to take care of the new talents all over the world. This is one of our main tasks. And us as leader are all involved in this task to give ourselves visibility and be part of the big community, but also search for the new, search for the new young generation, for also those artists who we didn't have the chance to know before. But the task is to grow more and more our community, because the more we are rich, and the more ideas and the more open mind we can reach.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's fabulous.
So leaders, I think that if everything is said, we just give a hug to all our friends all over the world, and a hug to each other, to all the leaders. And 1 year is coming very soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Bye-bye.
I want to,
Yeah. We have one more. We have
please.
somebody who wants to speak.
may I say a few words? I want to thank for all FabrianoInAcquarello family to support us, our country, in this very hard and terrible moment. And thanks a lot for all your warm works, and hope we will see next year.
Well, thank you, Victoria.
Thank you, Victoria.
All righty. Good,
So
Godspeed. Take care of yourselves.
Bye-bye.
if you
Bye-bye.
agree, I
Bye-bye.
share my screen
Bye.
and we go through the Rosa video. Do you agree to finish with
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes,
Sure. Oh,
yes.
that's great. Yeah, what
Mhm.
fun.
Here it is. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.